Hey guys, it's Riz here. Thanks for clicking on my thumbnail. So we are in Gary, Indiana today, spending the day just kind of checking out some Michael Jackson uh, landmarks, including the Jackson family home, the hospital he was born at, and of course, his elementary school. When my son, who's 13, who's a Michael Jackson fanatic, actually Jackson 5 fanatic as well, he asked me if we could come see a grave of an unknown family member in the Jackson family. Well known to some, but not like Michael, Janet, LaToya, and all them. But about a year ago or so, he told me that Michael Jackson had a brother that passed away not long after birth, and that he was the twin of Marlon, and that they were premature, and Marlon made it, and baby Brandon Jackson did not make it. He died, I think it said 8 to 14 hours after he was born, and it was from respiratory failure. Well, we did know that the grave was unmarked, so coming up here, we decided to come to the Fern Oaks Cemetery where baby Brandon is buried, and we hop on the internet, not knowing where he may be, or not knowing even where to start, and we come across a video by, I think it's Midwest Flesh. I think his name is Steve. Haven't watched his videos yet, but he apparently found this grave and cracked the code. And so props to Midwest Flesh. I did look at some of his thumbnails and videos on his channel, and a lot of it looks very interesting to me, and I'll definitely be watching his channel. So I'll put his link in the description as well. So thanks again to Midwest Flesh. Otherwise, we wouldn't know exactly where he's at. So after not doing a whole lot of actual looking, we did find Brandon Jackson's final resting place right here, unmarked. And there is actually no rocks, toys, or anything. I know 2 or 3 people have been here at least, and they have left stuff here on where his gravesite is, and it looks like it's no longer there. But he is right here between Ethel Flournoy, however you say that, and Jesse Foster right here. So now why the Jackson family chose an unmarked grave, I'm not sure. Really, I don't believe there was a lot of fame at that time. I assume maybe it was due to lack of funds, maybe. They probably didn't have life insurance. I don't know. And I'm surprised, actually, that there is not a gravestone here now, unless they just kind of didn't want the world to find out where he was buried. Maybe they come here kind of in secret and mourn or talk to him. I'm not sure. But anyway, you come in, that's the main entrance right there. You'll go around like a half circle, come straight, and he is right here on the left, just before this second driveway after the half moon. You can actually pull on this driveway too, this rock driveway, and there he is right there. So there's actually some conflicting reports regarding Brandon's time of death, or date rather. Some places say he was born on the 12th of March, 1957, and passed away on the 13th, which would be the next day. I did read that he lived 8 to 10 or 8 to 14 hours or something like that after he was born. And that could have taken him into the next day, depending on what time they were born, which I don't know. Find a Grave, which we just checked out, also shows him born on the 12th of March, 1957, and also passing away on the 12th, the same day. So, not really sure how long he survived after birth, but anyway, we're here paying our respects. Brandon Jackson, could have been Jackson, the Jackson 6, could have been 10 kids in that little house. Hard to believe. Ended up being 9 kids and Jackson 5. And there could have been one more. Marlon's twin. Now, growing up, this kind of devastated Marlon because he wanted a twin. He always felt like there was another presence there with him. And that's one of the reasons, as it's noted, that he was so close with Michael. And that's because he kind of felt like Michael was Brandon, in some sense. So he was very close with Michael. He treated Michael like the twin and little brother combined. But Marlon did have a rough time with this, knowing that his brother passed away just after birth. Once he got a little older and understood exactly what had happened. But yeah, crazy that not many people know that he's out here. And like I said, my son, who knows all things Michael Jackson, just told me about this about a year ago, and I didn't think too much of it until we actually came here to Gary to do some sightseeing regarding the Jackson landmarks. And then coming up here, again, big thanks to Midwest Flesh for putting the time in to find this grave. This is a huge thing, and a lot of folks can come out here and pay their respects. So once again, I'm Riz with RizPack Video. Thank you for watching. If you've been out here before, or if you have been to this grave or any of the Jackson landmarks in Gary, leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. And as always, please help my channel by subscribing. There we go. That's all we had to work with. Better than nothing. Now at least there's some type of identifying marker. Rest in peace, Brandon Jackson.